Hey, we back at it. We back at it. Hey, listen, every time we jump on these interviews, y'all already know what time it is. We got a big time ball on. It ain't nothing changed. This time we got a big time ball that be get behind that, that get behind that camera now. And when he behind that camera, he make y'all play that video over and over and over. Y'all know when that Shiloh video dropped, everybody went crazy. The whole internet went crazy over the Shiloh video. Listen, the video was so fire. I ain't committing to nobody. I hit him up. Hey, I need a film. I don't even know what I'm gonna commit to, but I'm ready to commit. The fit, man. Listen, that's who we got, y'all. We got the eye behind the camera. Look, you gotta have some kind of creative skills to come up with stuff like that. I know I couldn't even think nothing of that. Like, even when I talked to him, I said, hey, I don't even know what I want to do. I just want you to bless me with whatever God done gave you. That's how good he is. But check this, y'all. I know, you know, I research, I do everything. He been with Colorado for a while, y'all. So that make it even more special. So without further ado, we got John, the only cameraman, the creator, director of services. He the man, Snelson. On, baby. We bringing him on. Hold on. We finna bring him on, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good. That was an intro. Thank you for
Yeah,
that.
listen. You did your thing, man. I want to tell, this is my first time. Well, I done told you over DMs, but man, that video with Shiloh was amazing. I'm talking about you probably already know the internet went crazy over it. The whole Colorado fans, everybody, hey, did you see? I got more tweets about that video about any other thing I ever had in my life. So, man, you got it's a blessing to have you on too, man.
I'm be honest. I was surprised how much it blew up. Shiloh told me it was going to blow up, but I was still surprised how much it did. Uh,
Man, you
but I got to give credit to Shiloh. He kind of directed that thing with me. I gave him some ideas here and there, and we talked about different shots. But Shiloh gets the co-director credit. There you go.
oh, oh. Listen, boy, y'all did y'all thing on that, man. So check this. The video shoots, yours.
Yes, and we have a team too. It's not just me, but we got a
Okay,
team that we manage in football and in other sports too. So we all work together and everything.
okay. Hey, team, I'm sorry. Y'all do an amazing job. Team, forgive me. I'm with y'all too, baby. Hey, I appreciate all y'all do. So, man, John, I seen where you born in Texas and went to high school in Colorado. Now that could mean a whole lot of things, or it could mean you just was born there and then you got up out of there by 5. Or how did that go?
I was born in Dallas, and we moved when I was 6 or 5. So I was
Mm-hmm.
in kindergarten.
See, yeah.
So yeah, I grew up basically in Littleton, Colorado, which is southwest Denver. Went to high school out here and all that. And then, to be honest, though, my dad, he went to Texas, and my
Ooh.
dream school was always to be Texas Longhorns.
So you,
But as I kind of grew up, I realized going to Colorado was the move for me. So
yeah.
I
So
went to school here too.
So you be throwing up them hook 'em horns before you went to CU.
100%. Honestly, my first game at Folsom Field, I
Yeah.
was watching Texas. So it was Vince Young, Cedric Benson, and all of them. And I went with a friend. So my first time in this stadium, I was cheering for Texas.
Yeah.
But
So
I,
hey,
I switched over after that.
listen, I bet that was a good game. Well, if you like the Texas at the time, I
Yeah.
bet that was a good game because them boys was rolling back then.
That was that like 2004 year. They ended up beating Michigan in the Rose Bowl, so they were good. And then
Ooh,
they won the Natty, the next year.
hey, man, that was special then. So you was born in Dallas, raised in Colorado. Now
Yep.
hold on. We going to Fort Worth. Do you have
Yeah.
any family still in Dallas?
I do a lot actually, and my dad's from Fort Worth. He grew up not far from TCU, and his dad actually worked at TCU for a little bit, I believe. So
Yeah.
there's a connection there. My parents are going to go down to the game and everything, and so he'll get to go back home for that one.
So everybody waiting on you to get down there.
I'm ready. I've been
Yeah.
waiting for months to get a first game going.
Me too. Me too. Man, listen. Listen. So with them from Texas, well, you from Texas, do you go back? And now since we playing TCU, what has the family talk been like? Hey, well, I know your dad went to Texas, but
Yeah.
Pops went to TC, well, worked at TCU. So what's the talk been like? Because all three is like a connection. So what y'all been talking about?
They still have their Texas fandom a little bit, but my parents go to every Buffs game and everything, so I give them all my tickets, and they're Buffs fans, so we'll be rooting for the Buffs.
Right. Well, I
The
know
whole
y'all
family.
will. I know y'all will. I know
Yeah.
y'all will. Now, with you being raised up in Colorado and you end up going to CU, did you always, now the guy used to film for us in 2020, man, he was so special at filming. I'm talking about you could, I could film a play. I could go out there with the same camera he had and film that same play. But how he go and edit it up and touch it up, I would never be able to do that. And I never wanted to, but I loved how he did it. And he's at University of Florida, well, graduated from University of Florida. And the national championship game with the women's national championship game, he was the guy that ran right up. Well, no, not the national championship game, the game before when that girl hit that shot.
Yeah.
He ran right up behind her. He was the one filming it. And that was our film guy, like in 2020.
Nice.
So did you have that same eye? Because I asked him, like, what made you get into it? He said he just played around at the house with a video and people went to liking it and he went from there. So where did your eye for the camera come from?
To be honest, I didn't have any desire to do that when I started college. But as I was going through college, I was trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do? What do I want to do? And I went to the football office and I just asked them, like, hey, can I intern? Because I love football. I want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever.
Right.
And so I started working in recruiting, and kind of my first jobs were making mail outs. So learning Photoshop and making graphics.
Yeah.
Stuff. And then through that, I kind of got interested in video a little bit and thought maybe it'd be something I'd like to do. I made a video. I put it on YouTube. This was like 2008. And someone on the team, someone on the staff saw it.
Yeah.
And then showed the video coordinator at the time. And he reached out to me and he's like, hey, are you a student? Would you want to come make videos for us?
Yeah.
So I was like, sure. I'm already working doing the graphics right now. I'll do video too.
Right.
And so I kind of like got seen on YouTube, to be honest. And it was just me messing around. I like remixed like a commercial. It was like a sports commercial. And I put like Buffs clips to it,
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I started making videos and I just loved it. And I felt like right off the bat, I kind of felt like I had a eye for it, especially editing.
Right.
I didn't learn to shoot until a little later. I was editing clips, So I really learned video here at CU football as a student intern.
Learning on the go. What's the difference with the editing and then the shooting? Well, I get the shooting, but which one you like the most? Are you like basically both of them the same?
I like both, but I feel like where the magic really happens is in the edit. I think that's where I feel like I have my best skills with it, I guess.
Right.
I think a lot of people can shoot and can't edit.
Right.
Editing is kind of like the next level. I don't know, like the second tier you need to have to it to kind of build everything together. And I feel like I think I was blessed to learn editing before I learned how to shoot. I think that helped me. It helps you learn how to shoot too, obviously, when you know how to edit. But yeah, I know, I love editing.
Dude,
love it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Tedious work, but it's fun.
Yeah. When you shot that video in 2008, what just happened to make you put the video together like that and put it out? Because that was right when YouTube kind of started jumping off, really?
Yeah, I mean, YouTube was like 2004 or 5 when it really started. I don't know. I think I just one day I was like, I'm gonna make a highlight video, and I just did it, and it got seen.
Now, did you play high school ball? Did you play football? Or did
little JV?
You
played growing up. Little JV. Cornerback.
Okay, I like that. So you had some speed on you then.
Not enough speed. That's why I stopped playing. So I had to make up for it with effort and attitude. So
I like that. With you playing ball, having that background, football in your background. Do you think that's what helped you want to kind of be around football like that? Or you just been liking football anyways?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say I'm not like someone who's like interested in video and happened to land a football job. I'm someone
Right.
who's interested in football and happened to get into video through it. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like I feel like video is almost like a product of me just wanting to be a part of
Yeah.
building a football team or being a part of what what we're doing. So um, obviously grown a lot over the years and everything's completely changed. I mean,
Right.
back then it was like you make one video a week, like the motivational highlight for the team.
Yeah.
Now it's it's a whole industry.
It's
Uh,
every day. You gotta basically almost have some every day, whether it's pictures or video.
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, like we're putting out stuff every day. We've put out pictures, photos, graphics, like 5 different posts in the last 2 days. So, you
Putting
know,
that work in.
yeah, it's all the
How,
time.
how do you like it when the recruits come and y'all doing all the shows? Because I think my first thing of seeing y'all was when they had the cars, I want to say in the field house.
Yeah, honestly, that's one of the most fun parts of the job.
Yeah.
Um, you know, years ago, it wasn't really a thing. It's like you take a couple of pictures of them in the
Right.
equipment room or whatever, like on a green screen.
Yeah.
Now it's like it's a lot of work, but it's like ultimate freedom to do the most creative thing you can possibly think of. And
Yeah.
so we'll build sets and do new lighting stuff.
Right.
We buy a lot of like set design, like these types of things and all
Yeah.
kinds.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a fun part of the job. I love just getting to try new stuff, and the recruits obviously have a blast with it. So all the shoots are fun.
Right. Right. Do
And
you when you talk to the recruits, do you be asking them, well, hey, what about this or what about that? Or you just already have set what you want to do?
there's kind of a mix. Some
Mhm.
recruits, they come in knowing exactly what they want to do.
Yeah.
Some guys are like, tell me what to do. Um, but I'd say it's a mixture of both. Like we definitely kind of give them direction on like what would look best, and uh, ask them like maybe what kind of song they want to put on their highlight video, or anything like that. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
we kind of work with them to get them the best stuff, because ultimately it's their content that they're going to get to post. So
Right.
we want to make it personalized for them, really.
How do you keep up with all the music nowadays? Like it's so much music that players want to have. How do you keep up with or you don't? And then you just let them, hey, put such such, you go look it up. Okay, well, this what I gotta have. Okay, I gotta blank that word out, and then
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, we ask the guys like, "What song do you want?"
Yeah.
Uh, and there's sometimes where I'm like, I can't use this song. There's no edited version or whatever. But
Yeah.
then we'll work with them, and then I'll text our recruiting staff for ideas on songs sometimes and
Yeah.
things like that. So we work together on it.
Okay, okay. Now, once you got into the Colorado system and you going to school there, they put you on the team, they put you on the job. What was you thinking? Like, Lord, man, Lord, thank you. Like this, I ain't know I wanted it, but I want it so bad. Now it's like it's almost like it fell into your lap, really. It just
Yeah,
fell into your lap almost. To me, it feel like it did.
honestly, I mean, I did have one job. I worked at Huddle for a little bit right after college, and
Ooh,
they I was there for 6 months, and it
yeah,
was fun. But they had an opening here back at CU right after that, so I came back. And back then, I did kind of half coaching video, like analysis video, and
right.
half highlight videos and production. And then it kind of just grew from there, and I built up to where I was like, you know, almost fully doing video production stuff. So it kind of evolved over the years. But yeah, I definitely have I still do today. I mean, I still have the like, this is crazy. It's my full time job.
Yeah.
You know, show up here and make videos about a football team, and that's what I do every day. It's crazy.
Now, listen, hold on. Lauren said, um, was it Coach Prime who inspired you to change from the past? And do you see more colleges adapting to this approach? And that Shiloh video, who came up with the concept?
Okay, multiple questions
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. So I go with it. He said, who inspired you? Did Coach Prime inspire you to change from the past? From the past. Yeah, did he inspire you to change from the past?
I would say Coach Prime is like a completely different level of everything we've been doing. And he has more than just me and my team. You know, he's got all kinds of people around him, Bucky and Darius and Neely. And
Yeah,
he's doing, some of his own stuff, and we're working with him on our stuff. And we
yeah,
all kind of do different types of content. So there's kind of the vlog style, the daily vlog style. Then there's kind of the short form stuff that we do.
right.
Um, it's everything's different. It's different, and it's fun, and everything's bigger. Everything's bigger is what I would say is like the difference, obviously.
Do you think all the colleges gonna follow y'all route with the whole concept now, keeping it with the football side? Because you got schools that try to do the football side. Well, they do the football side, but then you got the other side that they do with, like you said, Neely, Bucky, Uncle Neil, Darius. Yeah, you think the college world gonna try to adapt to that? Are they like, man, Colorado moving too fast? They're ahead of the game.
I think they would like to try. I don't think many other schools are capable of doing that much stuff. So I don't know. I mean, I think that having the Bucky, Neely, and all that stuff is like nobody has anything like that. So it's just a completely different level of content that doesn't really exist anywhere else in college football.
Hey, y'all the one-stop show right now. I'm talking about it. I bet your phone blow up with people just calling you, man, like, how is the work with Coach Prime? Like, how is it? How has everything changed? So actually, that is a question. So what do you say when all them calls come in like that?
I think at first, I think there was still like this is crazy. I can't believe I'm working here with Coach Prime. Like it's it's just, dude, you heard the rumors for a while, and then it actually happening, and then sitting in Coach Prime's office talking about videos makes you have those moments of like, this is crazy. This is an once in a lifetime experience to be a part of.
Yeah.
And yes, I did have tons of people reach out to me. I still do, asking about everything. And that's a tribute to like the media too, because people see everything online.
Yeah.
And so people hit me up asking me about stuff every single day. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. Like it's a blessing just being a part of this whole deal. It's truly a once in a lifetime like experience to be a part of. So
man, it is. It is like I follow college football overall, and I've been following Coach Prime since Jack State, and then I followed him here. But it seemed like here like it just went up to like levels I ain't never seen. I never seen this much love for a person. Like everybody want to know what he doing, how he doing it. Everybody want to know when the video gonna drop. Like it's so much going on. You like, man, who next? Who next? Who next? So, man, what your parents say about that? Did they know who Coach Prime was beforehand?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they were excited. I think it was like, before you got hired officially, there was all the rumors online and all that. So we had been talking about it for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously everybody knows Coach Prime, right? They are excited about it. Everybody's excited about it. The excitement's just, all around.
Everybody rolling.
Everybody, yeah.
New Orleans said, what's the number one thing keeps you so energetic or energized?
I don't know. I mean, I think I truly just like love what I do. And so there's like coming here is not like a dread at all. I love making videos. I get excited when we post stuff. It's not like I don't feel like my job's like a routine type thing. Like every day it's something new. Every day it's something exciting. When I finish a shoot or an edit, like I'm pumped about it. I've been doing it for years, and it's
still love it.
Even more and more.
Now I seen Charlie, he lifting weights, he's squatting and he comes up. But I also saw a video with him doing it as well as the picture. So can your camera like snap a picture while it's going or something? Because I'm talking about it looked identical. It looked, unless it was different, but it looked like him squatting. You took the picture squatting. Well, I'm assuming you are the squad. And they took the picture and he's squatting. And but on the video, you see the same thing. Like, is it There's a
Two
camera,
cameras.
huh?
We had two cameras. So there was
Oh,
me and one of our student interns, Emmeline, was there, and she was filming, and I was taking pictures. And there's something going on in the weight room or whatever. You kind of both get the same angle. So yeah, you're right. I mean, we had the same kind of angle, pictures and videos. But
yeah,
we usually have a whole crew. We have a student intern staff that's like just football content. There's like 10
yeah.
of us, and then full time there's 4 of us doing just football. So we have Derek Markles, graphic designer and photographer,
Okay.
and Portia Pettis kind of manages all our social channels, and then Paul Morissette does all of video, with me. So
Okay. So y'all
we,
putting in that work.
we got a whole team for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now check this. This was you making me think of. Well, let me see. T said, "What are some new ideas do you have coming with the players? Like maybe for camp or for the season, if you could talk about it."
We are definitely going to be doing some features on players. So we're trying to do some kind of short form, more like documentary style features to tell some of these guys' stories.
Right.
We'll be doing a lot of that throughout the year.
Yeah.
And then content wise, just like overall, we're going to be doing like a full media day where we'll have pictures, photo shoots, and all that with every single player.
Yeah.
And during camp, we got pages of notes of ideas and stuff we're going to do and everything. So we got a lot coming. Yeah. It's going to be exciting.
Gary said, "Has your personal life changed considerably since Coach Prime?"
I don't know. I mean, I don't think so.
Been about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Justin King said, will there be more mic'd up videos?
Absolutely. Yep. We already got some of that in the works. So we'll be doing that all during camp. We'll be putting out videos every single day once camp gets started.
Matt Mills say, do you and Dion Jr. work together or y'all do some things together?
We do collaborate on different things. It's kind of like we're making different types of content,
right?
But we definitely work together. And I talk to him, almost every day. So we collaborate on stuff for sure.
Random Sports comment said, are you going to the Pac-12 Media Day?
Yes, I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
Oh, that thing gonna be lovely. I already told everybody, ESPN, they probably gonna have all your work on TV because I know they're gonna be there to see everything Coach Prime say.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've already done, sent the networks a bunch of footage and stuff, so that I know they're already building all kinds of stuff for our games that are going to be on, Fox and ESPN, and then they'll all be out there in Vegas getting content with them too. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun week.
Somebody asked, I can't remember who asked, but they said, "What was your favorite commitment video?"
Shiloh. Yeah, that was the most fun one for sure.
Yeah, that thing. Listen, that was the best. Everybody said that was the most game-changing commitment video. They say everybody gonna be trying to do it, but I think with all the stuff y'all had in it, everybody can't do that. Like that ain't no normal everyday video. That was some top of the line. Look, that could be the video of the year or the video of the next 10 years. I don't think that's just gonna get beat like that, man. Y'all did something with that one.
It's funny. We kind of delayed it a little bit because of weather. And then the night we ended up doing it, it rained anyways. And I was like, this looks epic. We have to shoot in the rain. Like, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
But, what was most fun about it was like collaborating with Shiloh on it. It wasn't like I went out and told him all this stuff. He had a bunch of ideas. I had counter ideas, and we worked together. So, and then we sat and edited it together too, which was fun.
Yeah.
Typically with recruits, they come for the weekend, they leave, and I'll make their video like that night. Right. But working on it with Shiloh was fun.
Now, before Coach Prime, let's say let's not even count COVID year. Let's just go with 21. Year 21. How was filming football then from January up until y'all hired Coach Prime? So from January of 21 up until, let's say, early December, how was filming then? Like, did y'all go in the weight room and get all that stuff? or y'all kind of just went like a couple times a week?
We did. I would say now we have definitely ramped up how much we do.
Yeah.
But we did, we did a lot of stuff back then too. I think what made it a lot harder was there was not the same energy. There was not as much like just going on around the program.
Right.
Not as much excitement. And then obviously when the season started, things didn't go well. So then it turns into pure negativity, on social media, and it
Yeah.
kind of takes you out of being creative and doing different stuff like that. So,
Right.
a lot of the social media world is also a product of how the team is doing, what kind of characters are on the team, what kind of stuff's just happening around the program in general.
Yeah.
And so now everything's elevated times 1,000, so it's fun. It's a lot of work. It's fun.
Yeah. T said, do you have any favorite players that you like to work with?
Um, almost every player on the team is new.
Yeah.
So I've worked with a lot of them. But to be honest, I'm getting to know a lot of them still. Like, it's just, everything is new here. It's a whole redo pretty much of the program. And so there's a lot of guys like I connect with, like me and Shador are really close. I talk to him all the time, and it's been fun. This week I'll be with him at Pac-12 Media Days.
Right.
And I'll be there too. And I don't know, stuff like doing videos like with Shiloh, like we, it kind of made a connection just working that.
Right.
I know in the future we're going to make more cool videos together. So
Yeah,
still just kind of building that with the guys,
DJ said, when you do the commitment videos and you could tell the players' energy, do you kind of know who look like they may commit, or all of them kind of be about the same?
I mean, I would say product wise, we treat them all the same.
Yeah.
But I work, my whole team work directly with our recruiting staff. So we have an idea what's coming down the pipeline, what might be coming down the pipeline.
Okay.
Maybe certain stuff that's different for one guy than another. But it's not like we just kind of show up and do it and don't know who they are. Like, we know who they are. We're aware of what kind of recruits are coming every week. And, we try to just make it the best experience for all of them individually.
Right. Bloofer said, what's your favorite piece of work you have shot so far?
Well, in my career,
Yeah, overall, anytime.
2016 season working here,
Mhm.
we kind of had a bunch of dudes on the team, and we had been building up for a few years, and I knew we were going to be good that year.
Yeah.
And so I pitched a 6-episode show to the Pac-12 network.
Right.
And so I hit him up and I was like, hey, I'm going to make this show. I'd love to format it for TV if you guys would air it.
Right.
Which was kind of something they had never done before, especially from an outside, entity like that. So I made a whole TV show, and we ended up going 10-4 that year, and we're ranked in the top 10 for a while. And that was definitely like the most proud work, I would say. Me looking back now, I'm like, I would have changed everything. But, and it was definitely like my biggest project, kind of on the biggest stage.
Yeah.
At CU for sure.
I want to come back to what you said, but Al Love said, has Mercedes-Benz reached out to you since you did that Shiloh commitment video?
Not me, maybe Shiloh. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish they should call me though.
What make you say you wish you would? When looking back on it, you would have changed a lot of stuff. Why you say that?
I just feel like my level is a lot higher now.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
When you look back on old work, you're like, yeah I would have done that differently.
Yeah.
So not that I have any like things I wish were changed or whatever. I just feel like me personally could do it a lot better now.
Okay. A. Jefferson said, like the coaches and players want to get to the pros, do you have any aspiration of making content in the big leagues for any pro teams?
I mean, I would consider it, but I think college football is more my favorite place to be. So I love being around college football. I think college football content is kind of as big as pro content, to be honest. Um,
Yes.
it's a huge industry, and I love college football more than the NFL, to be honest. So I like it.
Carpet Tech say if you could talk about this, I don't know if you could talk about it or not, but he said, how much do you charge for videos for outside people? Or do you not even do that anymore?
I do. Yeah, it just depends. There's like I'll do stuff from like video for a foundation to a commercial to day shoots for networks or whatever. But
Yeah.
I kind of just do side gigs here and there when I'm able to.
Okay.
It's the price is all different depending on
Right, right. Because it depends on all what you're shooting and doing.
yeah.
Yeah. JB said, what are your hobbies and interests outside of video and photos?
I like playing golf. I'm in a little golf league where we do like Wednesday nights with some of my coworkers.
Yeah.
I like fly fishing. That's like me and my dad's thing. We do multiple trips every year to go fly fishing.
Yeah.
Then I kind of like photography and stuff, outside of work even. I don't know. Yeah, those are my hobbies outside of work.
Getting it in. Now,
Yeah.
fly fishing. Now I'm not, I don't fish at all.
Yeah.
What is it? No, I don't even want to try to think what I think it is. So give me what is fly fishing.
It's a little different than throwing like a spinner rod where the line is like your weight. So you go back and forth getting momentum to get the line out there.
Right.
And then there's tied on the end of it is like a thing mimicking a different kind of bug or a fly or a little fish or whatever. And so, my dad and I go to Montana every year, and then we go to Wyoming every year and do like a guided trips. We're on a boat on the river.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a blast. And we'll do it around Colorado too.
Fly fishing. Okay, you gonna have me look this up today. I want to see exactly what this is, even though I'm completely not doing no fishing at all, none whatsoever. Al Love said, are you gonna do the Star Wars theme for the all white uniforms?
I don't know. I don't know what uniforms we're gonna wear, what games, and all that yet. So I'm kind of TBD on that.
Yeah. Miller said, he said the HBO Hard Knock Life with the Jets are Colorado content. He said, how do you like filming it?
I do love doing the long form stuff. But a lot of what we do is like the social media short form stuff too. So, I kind of like a mix of both, but I want to make both styles of content throughout the year. And so we kind of already have put in place different students and different staff to be managing, kind of both sides of the content.
Now you just made me think of something. Now on your staff, you know how you love football and you want to be around football. Do you have people on your staff that just love men's basketball? I love women's basketball. I love golf. I love all the sports that y'all have. And do they get to film that and take pictures and stuff for that as well?
Yeah. It's a little different. We have a staff that kind of covers like a lot of different sports.
Yeah.
And so I think they're, some of them are kind of into all different sports. And they get to work with all those different sports. But, my team definitely is like we're like football people, and that's kind of what inspires us to be, good at our jobs and work hard at our jobs and just be around it. I think that's like what drives us the most.
Monty King said, have you seen the uniforms yet?
I have not. So I'm kind of waiting to see that.
Every time they don't ask that question, everybody done said no. So I'm assuming nobody ain't gonna see them things until like August or something, or like maybe a couple weeks before the game.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to set up a whole shoot with the whole team, so find out soon enough. I just don't know when yet.
Okay. Tony said, "What's the difference you see between the 22 team and the 23 team this year?"
Size, speed, athleticism. I mean, those guys have been working hard in the gym, and
Yeah.
you can just tell there's dudes out there. Um, I haven't really seen a lot of them actually play yet. Got to see spring ball, obviously, but then a lot has changed since then too. So,
Yeah.
uh, I'm excited for camp to get going, get to watch some actual football. But I can tell you, when you watch just in the weight room, it's another level of athlete for sure.
Yeah. Is it fun to see all this? Like, you know how that you say that 2016 year, you could see like they had them dudes, but you knew them because you was there and you was filming all the time.
Yeah.
They coming in and you're getting to know them now. Not to say nothing that, but how do you feel when you see them? Like, man, these boys in here getting it. Like, man, look. Hey, they got it.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell there's like an energy around it that's just different. It's I would say it's more intense. You can tell just the eye test. I mean, it looks better. They're better athletes. Um, there's more good athletes, I would say. Uh, and watching Coach Mo and Coach T with them, and like it's
Yeah.
just I feel good about it, to be honest. So
Yeah, it
fun
looks
to
nice.
I haven't seen any football yet, but it's fun to see the potential that's there for sure.
Now, when you out there filming, since you've been filming so long now, do you kind of know like, oh, this gonna be it? Like, do you just start Shador got the ball, the offense got the ball, you got the camera on him, and he finna drop back and pass. Do you immediately go to the wide receiver you think it is, or you just once he throw it, you just follow the ball and see where it's going?
I think you definitely build like a sense of like what's going to happen.
Yeah,
You don't always know, but once you film football for a while, you
right.
kind of just you feel, it's like a sixth sense of like I can tell what's probably going to happen and you can anticipate it. Um, so I think that just comes with experience.
Do people on the staff like come to you and be like, man, John, like, how did you get that shot? Or how did you do this? And can you teach me how to do this? Because I really want to do it like that. But every time I practice, it doesn't look like that. Do they come to you like that?
Yeah, I mean everyone from like our student staff to the players, even sometimes that are interested in video and things like that. We'll talk about video and how I shot stuff or how I edit stuff, and yeah, so we have those conversations a lot.
They're gonna get now. Al Love asked me to ask you, when the music, do you have any music that you already want to go into this season playing? Or any music ideas? Do they have every coach them hit you up, or you got some music songs like this will be good, this will be good, that'll be good?
There's a lot of content where like Coach Prime will give me what he wants to put on there,
Yeah,
what song. But there's we have all kinds of different music libraries we use and stuff I save stuff all the time, just listening randomly. I'll save stuff in a playlist or whatever. So yeah, I don't know, it's just we make so much stuff though that you're like every day is looking for
you
music.
putting in that work.
Yeah.
Now, what was it? When was the actual first time you just sat with Coach Prime and say, okay, this what I'm thinking about putting in? Or did you say like, well, what you want me to put in? Because I filmed this, and this, how you want it to go, or you bring it up and say, this how I got it laid out. Do you want to move this around, put it in the back? How you want to do it? Like, how do those type of conversations go along?
I mean, honestly, since week one, we've been like that. He'll have some that are like he'll have an idea for a video and we'll go make it, or some where I'll make a video and I'll go into his office and show him, and he'll have feedback of what he likes and doesn't like, and then we'll go from there. Or there's sometimes I'll just text him, a video edit I'm working on and say, "What do you think of this?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, since since week one of him being here, we sat down and shot an interview with him and did some shoots out on the field. And we, that right away basically was like the first signing day. So we made all kinds of content. Yeah.
Yeah, it sure was.
Yeah.
Cover song challenges say, what camera would you recommend for a person just starting out? They on the beginner level, but they want to get in the game and start shooting.
Depends on the budget. We have Sony FX3s, which are a little expensive for a beginner level, but they have a camera called the FX30, which I think is like $1,500 maybe. Woo! I don't know if they would consider that beginner level.
That ain't no beginner. A beginner like probably $100 to $400 or something.
Yeah, there's so you probably go down to like the Sony A7 or let me think. There's like the A7 IV that's more beginner budget, I would say.
Yeah.
I'd get a Sony though. I think they're great. We use them all the time. You always got to buy lenses and stuff too, though, so it adds up.
So any Sony would be good.
I would say so, yeah.
Al Love said, say you got players like D-Mac that want to have music drop. Or Bucky might want to drop a video to go with one of his songs. Would you do it?
I think so, given the scenario. I don't know. He hadn't asked me anything like that yet, though.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, they want to know why. Monty said, are there any surprises that we could be looking for? But I guess if it's a surprise, you can't say, but is it anything we should be like, ooh, yeah, that was finna drop real nice?
And I don't know, nothing I can say yet. I think we got a lot of ideas and a lot of stuff in the works. I'll say that. So it's coming.
Carpet Tech say, could you start using your iPhone? You think that's a good move to start with your iPhone?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I mean, we even shoot stuff on our iPhones every once in a while, for certain content. So absolutely. I think a lot of it's just knowing what to shoot and how to edit it, not about the quality of whatever you're shooting.
JB said, what are some suggestions for the first-time visitors to Colorado/Denver area, especially during the fall?
Well, Boulder's pretty awesome in itself. You're going to want to go down to Pearl Street, which is like our downtown area. And then there's a Chautauqua Park where the Flatirons are. That's the big like rock formations that are right outside campus.
Yeah.
You can go see that, or you can go hike up it, which isn't too terrible of a hike. But there's that. And then, obviously in Denver, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Pro sports. You could go to a Rockies game. You could go to see Red Rocks, maybe try to get a concert at Red Rocks. So it's all kinds of stuff going on.
Now I heard Pearl Street. Is that correct name for? Yeah, I think you was talking about it. Yeah. What's on Pearl Street that make that the main street?
So it's actually like closed off in the middle of it. So it's a walking mall area, which is cool. So there's tons of people down there, but there's restaurants, shops, bars, everything, It's a really nice downtown area.
So it's packed during football season, or packed, period.
Absolutely, yeah.
Man. Now, y'all getting new students finna come in, right? Are y'all gonna have any of the new students come on the team? Are y'all team already set for the year?
We do. We had a lot of new kids last year that kind of learned in their freshman year and are starting to get a lot better. And then we do have some new students coming in that are going to be freshmen though this year. So everything from photographers to graphic designers to video. So we kind of got a well-rounded team.
Now, Carl messing with me about, I told him when I first get up there, because everybody talk about this thin air. So I'm in decent shape. I play ball, so I keep myself in decent shape because if I get any size up on me, my daughter, if I get too big, she'll touch my stomach and say, "Daddy, you Pepper the Pig, Dad." So I had to change that and cut that back down. So stop eating all the candy, stop drinking all the soda. So I'm gonna come up there when we play Nebraska. I'm gonna come up there, and I told him that Friday, soon as I get there, I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna run. Now I told Alto that, and he told me, I told him I was gonna do a couple hundreds. He said, "No, you probably ain't gonna get but one out, if that, because it's so hard." So when I come up there and try to run, is it like what they saying, or I'll be able to squeeze me some out?
I don't know because I'm not sure I've ever experienced it growing up here. Like
Okay, yeah,
when I go down to sea level, I don't really notice a
yeah,
difference. You know, it's more people sea level to here. Uh, they
yeah.
feel it. So I don't know what to tell you.
When,
You'll have to find out.
I know, right? When you out there filming, do you see the players that's coming in new and you like, oh, that thing done got him, boy?
I don't know if I've noticed that.
You did,
Maybe day one, some of the guys have a tough time, but um,
but
I don't know.
now, what game are you excited to shoot? Is it the now I'm picking because I'm thinking you got me thinking like I'm a cameraman now. So I'm gonna act like I'm a cameraman and what I want to see. So would it be Caleb out there with USC and Shador, and they might be meeting they might meet before the game and dap each other up, or say, they talk before the game, or whenever they catch it, and you catch them two, or when you catch both of them running, or the play might he run over there and end up right in Shador's face, and he getting up, and they just like, boy, go on back out there, man. What would be something you would want to see when you shooting? Or like, what game are you excited about?
I think the Nebraska game is extremely intriguing because I think the atmosphere is gonna be crazy. Um, Nebraska is a kind of a rival of ours from the
Yeah,
Big 8 and Big 12 days.
yeah,
When I was in school, we were in the Big 12, and when I
right,
was working here for a while, we played Nebraska, a couple times. So um, I don't know. I think the kind of reliving the old Colorado Nebraska thing is gonna be fun atmosphere wise, and then the USC game, you got the Coach Prime and Lincoln Riley, who are kind of two of the biggest figures in college football. Shador and Caleb, who won the Heisman.
yeah.
I think there's so much going on in there that I think the atmosphere is going to be electric, and it's going to be just completely different than anything I'd filmed when we played USC in the past, obviously.
Right, right, right. Monty said, "Are you taking to the name Snelly that Coach Prime gave you?"
Yeah, he calls me that all the time. So,
I hear he give a lot of people names.
yeah, I mean, for sure.
Yeah,
I'll take Snelly though. It's a good one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Almost like Nelly. Well, I know you know who Nelly is. Um, Buford said, "Can you ask him what's the favorite shot you have did outside of Colorado? What's your favorite shot outside of Colorado you done?"
Um, well, I got to work on a 30 for 30 in
Ooh.
2017 and 18. So I actually left Colorado for a little while. I didn't tell this part of my story. I left Colorado for uh, 4 years, and I worked independently for a little bit, and then I worked with a production company called Second Wing Creative.
Uh-huh.
We did a 30 for 30 called Chuck and Tito about UFC. And
Yeah.
so I got to be a producer on that. So I got to shoot, produce, edit, and kind of be a part of the whole find an archive, literally like every aspect of it. That was a blast. This is, obviously a big time production to be a part
Yeah.
of. And there was a lot of like really awesome things that I got to shoot and help create. So, yeah.
What you thought when you seen it? Like when you seen it on TV, how was it looking at? Like, man, I was a part of that. Like, well, I guess that's how you feel with all the stuff you do, but how is it when you see it on that level of TV?
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple like moments. There was we had a premiere in LA, so like ESPN put on a whole premiere. Got to watch it on the big screen and be
Yeah.
around, all those people. from media to different people that are around UFC and different fighters and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the watching it actually on TV, especially after you've been working on it for like a year and a half, is
Yeah.
pretty cool. That's a cool experience.
Man, you shooting so much stuff now that could possibly go into a 30-30 in the future. I don't know if you see it that way, but it really looked like this could be some stuff you're gonna have. They're gonna be, hey John, can we use this? Hey John, can we use that? Like, do that ever run across your mind now?
Absolutely, yeah. I think about that all the time. I mean, we're gonna be good. I feel good about Coach Prime here, so it's gonna be a story for a long time once we start, really winning, kind of taking the nation by storm.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm so ready for it this year. Man, you don't understand. I feel like you, and I ain't even been embedded in the history like you, with you being CU through so much. You done saw it through so much. So, man, I know you happy to see where it's going now. Cover song said, have you won any awards for your work?
Yeah, I've won a couple Emmys. The Emmys do different regions of the country, and I've had a couple shows that I submitted that won. And I've won a couple like college football awards, like footballscoop.com. They've always done like awards like that. And yeah, I don't know. Definitely won some trophies throughout the years for different projects I worked on.
Okay. Well, look, man, I appreciate you rocking out with us. I ain't mean to hold you that long. I just wanted to get the story out, man. I love the background in the back. I don't even know what it's gonna be.
It's our little studio. We got, photo shoots and all kinds of video shoots and interviews. Yeah.
Man, listen, I'm so excited to get up there. I'm ready to meet y'all, man, like in person, because I done talked to so many of y'all. Like, I'm actually ready to come up there and meet you and just see what everything about, man. I'm ready to hit Pearl Street. I'm ready to come up there. I'm ready to see what the air about. Now, tell me this. On Fridays before the games, what do you, I know you might have done something last year, but do you think what you're going to do this year is going to be different? Like, say last year, your Friday, you kind of relax. You ain't have to really go do nothing. Or you did something, but it wasn't as much. Do you think this year on Friday is going to be a whole lot different?
Typically on Pearl Street, they'll do like a pep rally, like a parade on Friday night before the game.
Oh, they do? Okay.
So I don't know if that's still the plan, like as it had been in the past.
Oh, okay.
I don't know exactly what the plans are going to be. And I would imagine I will, film whatever kind of stuff there is with that, and then probably go to the hotel with the guys. And I don't know if Coach Prime does like a big Friday night thing or how his kind of operation is. So I'll have to talk to him about what kind of content we want to get with all that stuff. But yeah, we work, we're always working Friday nights too. So
y'all put, man, I did not know that. So yeah, you got me excited on that one.
Yeah.
Now look, blessings to you, man. May you have an amazing year. May your staff and team have an amazing year filming. May it be so good that while you filming, you like, man, I'm finna just look at this one. Okay. Okay. Oh, man, that was a good play. Like, may it be that good, man. May they have more wins than anybody on that campus is dreaming about, man. May it be so exciting that, man, people blowing you up asking for your work, and everybody else that's giving Colorado work, man. May it just be amazing to y'all. May everybody on the staff just do what they do so well that it's just seen everywhere. Like, man, that was good. Man, did you see that? Did you see this? And man, may the journey just keep being amazing all the way through, man. And blessings to you and your fam. And man, like again, may this season supersede anything that you dreaming of, your staff dreaming of, and everybody that's with Colorado dreaming of. Man, may y'all exceed that, man.
I'm ready for it, and I appreciate you. And when you're out here, you got to hit me up. You'll have to come by our office and hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, hey, I am, man. I'm already excited, man. Look, I'm just ready to see everything y'all like. I'm ready to be there, see the game. Then I want to come back and see what you put out. Like, okay, I saw that. Oh, I ain't see that play. How you got that? Like, that's what I'm ready to see, man. Just the whole part of it. how you catch the stadium and everything, man. You gonna have me like I'm a cameraman. Cause you know what's gonna be funny though. I'll be looking for you to see what you doing. Like, where you at? Okay, okay, all right, but I go to play. Yeah, he got it. I know he got it. So, man, I'm ready to see you, man. And look, blessings to you and your staff. May y'all be blessed in every area that y'all can dream of. Man, I'm talking about it shine from matter of fact, from December all the way to December. May it be just because I know it's been just going up. So may it keep going that way, man. Yep. But appreciate you coming on, man. Blessings to your family, your personal family. And look, I'm finna go and turn on my computer. Well, I'm on the computer now, but I'm gonna go see what this fly fishing is. Because I think it's be doing like that. It's like when they throw it out like that, but I might be wrong. So I'm gonna go see myself.
Yeah, maybe we'll go fly fishing when you're in Boulder.
I don't know. Because if it's by that river, I know a bear could be anywhere, and I don't need no bears running up on me. I don't need no bears doing nothing running talking about we got his fish. He can have the fish, he can have the pole, he can have it all. I don't want no parts of it. But man, blessings to you, man. Appreciate you coming on. And listen, that Shiloh video was amazing. And man, may you top that. May your next video, I don't know what your next video gonna be, but may when you drop one, man, may it top that. Because man, if you top that, you going to the galaxy on that one. But blessings to you. Appreciate you coming on, man. And hey, I'm ready to meet you in person too, man.
All right. I appreciate you. It's nice to meet you. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, you know it. All right, man. Yep. Hey, y'all. We got the top notch, the one and only Mr. John. Got that special eye. He can hit it all. Look, y'all already know he gonna put out some amazing film this year. Y'all know it. I know it's gonna be a big time season. He know it's gonna be a big time season. He gonna get to capture so much stuff. And then check this out. Everybody wanna see what he's gonna be putting out. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna be at the games, and when the play happen, I'm gonna be trying to catch to see that he catch it, which I know he gonna catch it, but I want to see that he catch it. And when I do, I want to come home. I want to see what they work up for that night and when they gonna drop it. I want to know how fast they gonna drop it. They might drop something at halftime. They might drop something right after the game. I want to know when they dropping it. And did I miss that play? Did I look off and he hit the play? I want to see it all, man. I'm so thankful that we got to speak with it because you never get to see it from the other person's side who's filming everything. We always get to see it. Like we saw it from Shiloh's side. It looked amazing, but to see how it went and to hear how it went, it's just, man, you can't beat that. So, man, John, do your thing, man. We waiting on you. And we waiting on your whole squad, man. Your whole squad ball out. Hey, y'all, we going to do the after show like we always do. I might have time. Yeah. I think I got time to do it. Oh, and then on top of that, later on tonight at 9 o'clock, we got Gavin coming on. The commit that's a JUCO quarterback. He's coming on at 9 p.m. So rock out with me, and I'm going to do the after show. Rock out with me. Hey, holla, 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 yeah.